our patch behind the farmhouse, where the pace of life is slow, there's a website where just real webs are used. We spend days away, ducks otta, eating breath grown on the water, in a way that keeps the younger kids amused. In our patch, both green and pleasant, every bantam, duck, and pheasant, if we had them, we'd be walking arm in arm. For our life is good and steady, till we're plucked and off and ready. It's a poetry tale of folk down on the farm. There's a turkey with the gobble, watch her legs begin to wobble. Cause Thanksgiving! Get her cut through the alarm. Got pullets, we got chickens, we got quails, and what the dickens. It's a poultry tale of down on the farm. What a gorgeous vision this is. It's Ida, she's my missus. So forgive me if I'm playing on the smart. She goes in for heated quacking to point out the skills I'm lacking. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Come on down and don't be strangers. In our dugout of free rangers. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm.
For the cat would like to do them grievous harm. She's our only source of worry. Feathers rarely get to flurry. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Ha!
How they flatter themselves. I never show much interest in this group. I admit I'm quite collecting, but this pheasant on my tooth wouldn't even make a palatable soup. But when those little ducklings hatch, that's a flavor you won't match. They're delicious and I just can't get enough. As with the things behind, you will soon make behind for those tender little juicy balls of fluff.
It's no good paddling off, I've seen you. And it doesn't do good for a duck to look sheepish. It confuses the other animals.
How's it going, Ida? You still sitting? I don't know. It's all right for song.
If you like the sound of it so much, why don't you take a turn on the nest? And wipe your webs. I just did the floor this morning.
Oh, Ida, I would love to have a crack at sitting on those eggs, but you look so comfortable. I wouldn't dare disturb you.
And what about that extension you promised to build on the nest? It's going to be very cramped in here when the little ones arrive. Especially with that one big egg in the clutch. Goodness knows what size that chick is going to be.
I reckon that's a turkey egg.
Oh, a trick! How would a turkey's egg get into my nest? Must be your side of the family.
We'll just have to wait and see, won't we, dear?
Yes, dear.
Well, promise the rooster I would help him count his chickens. Should I see you back here?
Well, where else would you suppose I'm going to be? As a duck, when you're stuck, sat and sitting in the middle of your nest, then at best you get bored. There goes Drake on the lake. I can see it through the rushes. The time feeling I'm just ignored. I don't pretend that this is all his doing. I'm a sucker for the booing and the cooing. But when you hear that pitter-patter of tiny feet, it doesn't matter how long I've had to sit here, mind my brood. Their little heads so soft and downy, their baby pods all golden browny, their beaks constantly open waiting for food. It's the joy of motherhood, those little ducklings flopping around in a line. I'll do what any other mother would to try to do my best at bringing up mine. It's the joy of motherhood, those little perks that make it all seem worthwhile. I'll do what any other mother would to get my ducks decked up and living in style. Morning, Marie.
So how's the mother to be?
She'd be better if the father who was better at being the father who is. I sometimes think I'd be better pairing off with a decoy.
I'm sure Drake.
Not him. Duck by name, duck by nature, ducking out of his responsibilities.
So how much longer do you have to go?
Well, by my reckoning, they should be out by now. I went to all of my prenatal hatching classes with that self-satisfying store. She said about a half a month, but my 2 weeks is up.
Oh well, best things come to those who wait.
I don't know. Why do we put ourselves through it? Every spring it's exactly the same.
But just think of all the rewards. All those lovely little ducklings.
All those beaks to feed.
Waking you up at all hours.
Getting into deep water.
Attracting unwanted admirers.
Like the cat.
Why do we
Put ourselves through it.
Cause when you hear that dibble dabble, you're proud to say, hey, that's my rabble. Watch their maiden voyage out the bank.
Like champagne corks, you'll see young Robin
Accompanied by mother's song relief.
Thanks be to nature, nobody's safe. It's the joy.
Oh, prepare yourself, Ida.
It's
They're the image of their father.
Thanks! Speaking of Daddy, would you be a dear and try to find him for me? He's probably making waves down at the local watering hole.
All right, get you my mom's off and I'll see you later. Bye.
Auntie Mama, what a weird name. What a big world it is.
Yeah, far out.
I was getting confused about that egg.
Now don't go thinking that this is the whole world. It stretches far beyond the other side of the lake, right into the churchyard. Though I've never been that far myself.
Vicky, let's explore.
Wait. There are 1 or 2 nest rules before you paddle off. 1, no wet-webbed feet in the nest. 2, you must feather your own nest every morning. 3, no quacking after sunset. And 4, no plankton between meals. 5, wait a minute, you're not all here.
Hey guys, there's gonna be another member of the gang.
Oh, quack, it's the big one.
Yeah, you got favorite to rate the show. Now you got Princess Ostrich job. Not fair, Mama. No, Mama, it's not fair. Hi, kids. I'm your dad.
Take a good look at him. You won't be seeing much of him. Well, true to form, you missed it. The pitter-patter of petite paddles.
Mom, with respect.
There's still one to hatch, dumb clock. The big one.
Just leave it. On, come out.
You teach the kids to swim properly. I've been sitting on this nest for so long, a few days won't make a difference.
Whatever you say, dear. Last one to the legs of kills. Hey, wait for me.
One rule, good for keeping the eggshells warm. On the whole, they have always been more uniform. This one's different. This one's different from the rest. I can't believe a turkey's egg could fall into a nest. It's just a freak of nature, just a larger grade of all the other eggs I've ever laid. This one's different, but there's different, and there's different. Honk! You're not like your brothers and sisters. They're and you're different. If I say butterball, does that bother you at all? What about water? How would you like to go for a swim?
I'd love to, Mama.
Oh, thank heavens for that! Now, your father is taking your other siblings down to the lake for their first swimming lesson. So how about me and you doing the same right here on the water's edge? Nothing too fancy, mind you. Just the basics to get you started. Oh! It's a bit nip, but we'll soon warm up. The important thing is to not be afraid of the water.
I'm not afraid, Mama. Can we swim out to the island?
Oh, good gracious, no. I haven't been out that far since your father and I were courting, and I did not mean to go out that far then. Anyways, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Just do as I do, and you should take to it like a... You should take to it. Hold your head up high, like the most happy fella. Well, don't be. Row each thigh. A propose. line.
Danger sign?
That's fishing line.
Fishing line?
Which strangles, if it tangles, you hold tight. He's a natural in a class of his own.
This is wonderful. I am feeling full grown. Look at you, you have every reason to hold your head up high. As if free from all troubles, your back stay is nice and dry. But my bottoms and bubbles just keep paddling. And the flappers just keep paddling with your flappers while seeming to be dreaming and calm. Just beneath the surface, we struggle to get by, but nothing can deter you if you hold your head up
That's looking much better.
What did you mean I'm not like my brothers and sisters? What is different?
Well, for one thing, you can swim much better than they can.
You really think so? What else?
You must try to remember. It's what's on the inside that matters, not what you look like.
What's my way? Assorted orange preserve, often found on toast. It's on the lane. I don't know how walk towards me very slowly. No sudden moves.
What are you quacking about?
Something behind you, dear. Not very nice.
That's your son, dear. Ah!
Afraid of a monster!
That's not true. He's just not your normal run-of-the-mill pond duck, that's all.
That's all. Dear, I have a reputation.
I know, and I wouldn't brag about it if I were you. He is not a turkey. He loves the water.
Cranberry sauce!
See? He didn't even flinch. Now, I want all of you to get spruced up. You're going to meet the other members of the duckyard and learn the ways of the world. Drake! Don't stare at him.
Look at him!
Now then, children, let's not make a fuss.
Look at him! You want of us?
Family likeness isn't strong, still you won't poke fun. All of you must get along. He's a special son. Come along now, all of you. I want you to stay close to me at all times, or you will get trodden on. And beware of the cat.
Look at him! Legs are bending, his knees are knocked. Look at him! Dad is obviously eggshell shocked. When the neighbors scream and howl when they see our brood, he's the foulest water fowl.
Why are you so rude?
Ooh, touchy.
Look at you, look at me, what's it matter?
Isn't it obvious?
Why do I make you all laugh and scoff?
Have you seen your reflection?
Why don't we play with the fishes?
Because you scared them off.
Now that's what I call a snack. Look at him, still a duckling, but there's so much more. Look at him, finest cat food that I ever saw. Better still, he won't be missed. They think he's a flop. Maybe they'll let me assist, giving him the chop.
Now, in a moment we are presented to Her Grace, the most distinguished duck on the lake. She was unpaired with a mandarin, and you'll notice she has a red-banded cloth around her leg. That is the greatest distinction a duck can enjoy. That means she's looked up by both men and animals.
Now, don't turn your toes in. Just bow your head politely and say, quack. so boring if we all looked the same.
Others wouldn't pick on him so. He'll turn out all right as he gets older.
Well, the others are a child, my dear. I only wish I could produce a rude if I was you.
I was so sorry to hear about that, Your Grace. You must miss him terribly.
He was a fine duck commander, but alas, he became crispy and aromatic before his time. Time goes on. Now, I understand Maureen saw the children from the farmhouse throwing fresh bread into the water.
Hurrah! You have to try it. It's much better than the usual stuff. The custard mix.
Oh, yes, Maureen, this is delicious. Come along, children, try this.
Make with red banded duck. Good job.
Honk!
Now, Ida, you are really going to have to do something about that honk.
Look, the suds. The suds. Get back. Make your angel ready.
Why are you picking on me? I'm hungry too. Honk! If they knew just how dearly I would love to honk! But it's true, I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different. I'm just different from the rest. And who can blame them wanting me to find another nest? What different isn't naughty, different isn't bad. So why should being different make me sad? I'm just different. They're like peas from the same pod. No wonder they make fun of me. Life's harder when you want. What different isn't scary. Different is no threat. And no, I'm still their brother. They forget I didn't choose to look this way. I didn't want to be unique. I don't like these grubby feathers, and I hate this stubby beak. There's a runt in every litter, a black sheep in every flock. But when you know it too somehow, your ego takes a knock. I'm just different, but I have a sense of pride. My looks may well be funny, but I hurt the same inside. But different isn't spiteful, different isn't wrong. So why is it so hard to get along? I only want to get along. Different isn't hateful. Different can be swell. Different
so malicious. Look at them cooking all that bread.
It's supposed to be really nice. It's French.
Oh no. Do you mean to say they didn't let you have any?
Not a crumb.
Well, that settles it then. Lunch is in on me.
Do you mean it? You really are a friend.
Of course I am. Now, just follow me.
I should tell my mother.
Oh no, you mustn't.
I really think I should.
Listen, we won't be gone for long. And what harm can it do? You're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Well, that makes two of us.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm quite sure.
It's Ida I feel sorry for. How she managed to lay the egg, I'll never know.
It's mine. Stink.
I wonder if we can do that with that.
Speaking of stuffing, I don't suppose you'll be so full of yourself come Thanksgiving.
Ooh, I hate that word.
There's nothing wrong with my son. He just looks a bit different, that's all. And I think that makes him someone rather special.
Well said, Ida. I agree with you, and I agree that everyone agrees. I think an apology is in order from you too.
Wait a minute. Where's he gone?
Thought he was with you.
He was just a moment ago.
Well, if he's got any thought, he'll have gone to go find a bag to put over his head.
Drink! It's enough.
Calm down, look. He's probably just wandered off to the lake. You know how he loves swimming.
Not without telling me he wouldn't. Where's he gone?
Oh, for goodness sakes. All right, Turkey, you go that way and let's buy the milk and bread. Me and Henrietta, go by the hen.
Ugly,
Me and Adam will pick it up.
ugly, and awkward.
Welcome to the Kitty Cat Snack Shack. Now, let me see. Casserole of duck, duck with cherries, Peking duck. Ah, here we are. Duck à l'orange.
What are we having?
I'm having you for lunch.
Yes, I know you are. I mean, what are we eating?
Oh, I'll whip something up. A surprise.
Our mother must have been talking about someone else. She said to beware of the cat.
Bless her, mothers are all the same. They seem to think it's part of their job description to keep us from having fun. Not my mother, though. Oh no, she was different. You know what she used to say to me? You can scratch the antique furniture to sharpen up your claws. You can lacerate the cushions if you're ever stuck indoors. You can dig up all the flowers from the freshly planted beds. And with articles of clothing, it's okay to pull some threads. But I remember as a kindergarten kitten, one phrase that left me singularly smitten. You can play with your food before you eat it. Play with your chow before you chew. Play with your food, you can't eat it. So don't let me play with you. You can play with your food before you bite it. You can toy with your top before lunch. Play with your food, laugh at it. It's a crazy little game called lunch. So, tell me, Ducky, what would you like to play? It can be anything. I won't tell your mother.
Anything?
Well, I'd like to paddle the puddles, dabble in mud, fix the backs in the shallows. Then maybe if the time goes sliding, let's slide into the marsh tree, find marshmallows. I'll go and sleigh and try and fly, watch water boat and race. To say that cats are dangerous is clearly not the case. I'd rather play a game that's sharp and witty, and preferably with something in the kitty. Oh, you want to play hide and seek, do you? Where are you? you eat it. You can chew your child before you chew it. Play with your food, you can't beat it. So ducky, 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 ducky. When I play with you, you can play with too before you bite it. You can toy with your child before the crunch. You can play with your food while at it. It's a crazy little game. Do you like oranges? Well, suck on this. It's a crazy little game.
What's that noise?
Salivating. Oh, that. It's just those wretched people from the farm playing ball.
What are people?
What are people? Bad news, that's what people are. Just think yourself lucky, Ducky. I'm going to spray if ever having encountered them.
Duck.
Yes, correct. It's a duck.
Duck.
Yes, I know it's a ruddy duck.
Actually, I think I'm a mallard.
Duck.
Good. Took up my foul ball.
You broke the window. The ball's going inside.
Oh no, they're coming in. You hide in there until the heat is off. I'll find my own way back to the backyard. Maybe you can have lunch some other time. Goodbye. Oh dear, I think I'm lost. And rolling. So tell me, Ida, it's been a week now since your son went missing. How are you bearing up? Can you manage to for the camera? What?
This is Maggie Pie from America's Most Feather. They're doing a feature. Now, which side do you think's my best?
Ida, there were rumors of farm had bullying. Do you believe your son was abducted? Or is it possible that he ran away to escape his persecutors?
And what are you saying?
That's good. I'll buy that. Defensive yet emotional. Just a hint. I make it. I'm feeling up here.
Does no one care about what I think?
Sorry, sir. Coming to end transmission. I'm going to leave the final word with Ida, just in case your son is out there watching. But for now, this is Maggie Pie from America's Most Feathered, saying if you see anything suspicious from thieving jaybirds to lost ducklings, the chicks and switchboard are waiting to take your call. All right, Ida, it's all yours.
Every time I turn around, I expect you to appear. Everyone may call my name, but it's your voice that I hear. Every moment that you're gone is a moment striking away. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
Get away from me. Go on. Both of you.
You seem to be more empty than the rest. Everywhere someone's shown, a shadow has been cast. Every moment that you're gone is a moment darkened away. Every tear a mother cries is a dream that's washed away.
But Ida, you can't just leave me with the other four.
You'll manage, Drake. My mind is made up.
But you're wasting your time, love, and you know you are. Apart from which it's dangerous to go on beyond the churchyard at this time of year.
Try to understand, dear. A mother knows.
Well, here, you better take the cell phone.
away. This finger of love cries is a dream that's washed away.
Now, where have they gone to? Shabby flock, I do wish they would keep up. No discipline. That's the trouble with these goslings of today.
They're probably tired, dear. We have been marching for an awful long time.
Poppycock, do you prefer that we fly? With the shoulder of the march, dear? I think that might wait this way.
Excuse me, maybe you could help.
Keep watching, dear. I fancy UFO at 4 o'clock.
You see, I'm lost.
No excuse for bad navigation. A bird who gets off his flight path doesn't deserve his wings. Isn't that what I always say, dear?
Always, dear.
But I can't even fly yet. Got lost on foot.
Bah, infantry, eh? Messy business.
He's only a youngster. Maybe we could direct him. Give him his marching orders.
Bah, very well. Wood geese. Migrants. You know, birds of passage. We're on a tight fleet. Wouldn't do for us to lose our way, what?
Where were you trying to get to?
My mother back on the lake. I think it might be in that direction. I saw some doves fly over there a few minutes ago.
Well, if you did, it was probably the last flying mission, what?
What do you mean?
There's a chute on the marsh, dear. It's very dangerous.
What is a chute?
Well, it's a people sport. One group of men move into the marsh carrying ducks into the air, while the second group, with guns, shoot the ducks out into the air again.
The cat warned me about people.
The cat?
Yes, you see, it's a cat.
Didn't your mother tell you how dangerous a cat is?
Well, she did, yes. But the cat said she was my friend.
You don't want friends like that, dear. Your mother was right to warn you.
She was?
Gun dogs. They must be starting to shoot again. All right, I'd hoped it hadn't come to this. All right, at ease. Company, fall in. I didn't mean literally. All right, now, we're about to take part in the exercise, the likes of which we have not faced before. Our task is one of reconnaissance and reunification.
This duckling's lost his mom, bless him. We're going to find her.
You're a fine body of geese. I know you will give it your best. Good luck, men. We're off on a wild chase. We will be no stranger to danger. The squadron will know no fear.
We're off, and no matter where we roam, although the white goggles is gag, goggles is sure to find your home.
Runways clear and take off, dear. We must play our part.
Hark at him, my fear's cabin lights are rather dim.
Chalks away on the display must start.
We're off on a wild goose chase. In a simple mission, the whereabouts of my farm. We're off from Master, blown into kingdom come. We won't be back till we found my home.
Excuse me, sir. Cattle's advancing from the rear.
What? Cattails are not advanced bungles. One of the things I'm most famous for has been rooted to the spot. Stand back, little pig!
Where are you doing here? Let her friend store. I've come to take you home. Your mother's carrying out something fearful. Of course. She's having to fetch you.
No, listen here, cat. I'm in command around here. And my squad is taking personal charge in Duckling's safe return to his mother. We will commence maneuvers as soon as the shooting party is over.
Might as well fly if we want to.
Silence in the ranks!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dot. I'm your senior flight attendant. In behalf of Captain Greyleg, I'd like to welcome you to this afternoon's flight from Boggy Mosstan, some fun farm. We'll be cruising at an altitude of several feet and finding out a rather attractive V formation. In the case of emergency landing, we ask to assume safety cautions used so many times before. We hope you have a pleasant journey, and thank you for choosing Goose Airs, the fluffy skies.
Clear to bring laser guns
Are you sure?
on one of my lives.
Good. All right, man. Final check. Oh, and here is a parachute for you.
For me?
You don't think I'm going to leave you here with the duckling, do you? Oh, no, Puss. You're coming with us.
Oh, cat litter. So don't be lame. Our ancestors are stored away. It's time to fly. We're on a triumph on the road. Try and find together and crazy day. Calling on the water so say goodbye to the windfall shore. They won't be back as soon as Thank you. Good luck. Goodbye. What? No. Pat, she lied. She said she was my friend. Oh, Mama. What should I do now?
As a drink, my mistake was letting her go searching for my son. Yeah, that one. In a dry, I spent weeks feeling beats, hearing daddy, daddy, daddy. On the next night. And what sort of time do you call this?
The owl didn't give a hoot.
Well, your father does.
Mom won't let us stay out.
Well, your mother's not here. You're all grounded.
When's Mom coming back?
I don't know, honey.
She is coming back.
I don't know, honey. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Now go wash your beaks and don't take all the water. My bill's big enough. When I said she'd go, I had to let her. Ashamed because this apron suits her better. Where's the joy in motherhood? An endless round of chores that had to be done. And when you think you've seen the back of them, you find an actual back, you're back square one. There's no joy in motherhood.
swan. Oh, mind you, don't hurt yourself on that hook. No putting us both getting damaged.
A swan.
Typical me, my first migration, and what happens?
First what?
Migration. The cold weather is setting in, and we're leaving today for the warm lands.
Leaving?
You're a silly one, all these questions.
Sorry.
What's your name?
Everyone calls me ugly.
Oh, don't listen to them. It's a stage we all have to go through. You should have heard some of the things they called me before the molt.
How could anyone call you names?
Well, like I said, it's a stage we all have to go through.
Excuse me, could you lift up your wing?
My mother always warned me to avoid the fishing line people leave behind.
Mine did too. She said it when we were out swimming. There, just one more loop around your wing.
Oh, thank you. This is no place to spend the winter alone. Where's your flock?
I don't know. I'm lost. And the more it seems I look for them, the farther it seems I wander away.
That's dreadful. When did you last see them?
In the spring.
In the spring? You've been here since the spring? You poor thing. You can't stay here for the winter. You'll freeze.
No, I'll be alright. Penny!
Come with us. The others won't mind, and we'll return together this spring, and I'll help you find your family.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Of course you could. Come on, we'll never catch up.
Oh, Penny, I'd love to. I'd really love to, but I can't. I can't fly yet. It's not good enough to go with you.
Doesn't matter if you're not as strong as the others. I'll stay back with you and fly at your pace.
I can't. I have to keep looking for my mother.
Are you sure you'll be all right?
I'm sure.
Penny, come along, darling. We'll be late.
I really hate to leave you like this, but I must go now. Goodbye. Thanks again. I won't forget you. Honk!
She won't remember me. I bet she won't even come back. Why would she want anything to do with me?
Ribbit. Ribbit. Whoops, pardon me.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, fellas. Didn't mean to make you jump. Not that there's anything wrong jumping, of course. It sort of runs in the family. Runs in the family, depending on which way you
What do you want?
want.
Well, go on. You might as well get it off your chest. Tell me how ugly I am.
Ugly.
There. I hope you feel better.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Do you mind if I hop off and come back on? I mean, have a word with yourself, Feathers. Who am I to call you ugly? Look at me. There, see? I mean, connect the dots. If we're talking ugly, they don't come much more aesthetically challenged than me. I know what the trouble is. You've been preening yourself too much.
What do you mean?
You got down in the mouth. I won't get nothing here. Nothing.
I want to be left on my own.
Now that's just downright antisocial. Hang on. I got a human in my throat. Oh, no. I know how to eat, but you mustn't let it depress you. I started out as a blob of jelly, and it's been downhill ever since. I say to myself, I'm a beautiful princess in frog's clothing, and one day someone's going to come along and kiss me and release my inner beauty. And then I say to myself, nah, get real. Who wants to snog frog? You know what our trouble is?
No.
Our image isn't Vogue, that's all. It's a question of taste. But you mark my words, one day, ugly will be it. If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those who sport their season's look will fall flat on their ask your mother what it's called. Fashion is a fickle thing. Just you wait and see. The day will come when we're in style, and then I guarantee Must talk. I'll be seeing your feathers. And remember, one day it'll be us who is the flavor of the month. Oops, what am I saying?
Hi. If you ever find yourself near the junkyard, do call in. I'd love for you to meet my family.
Well, I hope you find them all right. Stay warm, stay cheerful. See ya. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Well, what have we here? A nice plump little duck.
Honk! Honk! Honk!
It's no use you strolling along. I got a family feed. We'll make a fine Sunday roast.
Honk! Honk!
Now, where's my knife? It's cold and the penguins picnic out here. I myself in the car.
Hello, Jesse. I think the back of my class is paid off.
How did you find me?
Oh, a little bird told me.
Well, it's not gonna work. The humans are gonna eat me first.
Tis such a waste.
And even if you did free me, you'd just eat me yourself.
True.
Well, it's not gonna work. Oh no, he's coming back.
Listen, Ducky, I have what I think you will be is a very tempting proposition, which might satisfy us both.
Well, I don't like oranges, so that's part of the plan.
Listen, if you promise me, I'll take you back to the farm and you'll get to see your mother for one last time.
Either way, I'd be eaten, right?
Well, you can't have it both ways. Quick, make up your mind.
All right, you're on.
And don't try any funny business. At least this way you get to see your mother again.
Oh, Colonel, the cream of my cornflakes! He's escaped!
The sun is cold and watery, the ponds are deeply frozen. Of all the times for traveling, it's not when we'd have chosen.
Shut up! It's the snow. It makes everything the same.
The skies are gray and menacing, a blizzard would seem certain. Even good King Wenceslas would not turn back his curtain.
I can't see me on the end of my beat.
Keep going. It must be close now.
Hello? Honey? Are you out there? Is anybody out there?
Honey? Oh no, my baby! What was the point of your little life? What was it all for? It can't end like this after all this time. It can't end like this. It can't. Nor will it, my dear. But he's dead. My baby duckling is dead, and it's all my fault. He wandered away last spring, and I should have gone after him straight away. But I had his brothers and sisters to rear. I couldn't just leave them. But now I'm too late. Oh, cry, my dear. For the warmth will let us hear the thought stony years of frost.
If only I could believe that.
You must. What do we have if we don't have
you should take a look at your own reflection.
You know I was a swan?
Of course I did, if only your wings had been strong enough.
Staying with us, learn our ways.
My mother, can she come too?
Of course I can't. I'm just a baggy old duck. I can't teach you the ways of the swans.
So you taught me how to swim.
And from what I remember, that nearly finished me off. Really. Fancy me teaching a swan to swim.
But I want you to come.
I can't come with you. My place is back on the lake with your father. Bless him. They say birds of a feather should flock together. And your place is with the swans now.
But I've only just found you. I'm not sure I want to lose you again so soon.
Of course you do. Now go on before I get all tearful and unnecessary. Take care of him for me, won't you?
Back, my dear. I know this must be very hard for you, but I promise he'll be safe with us.
I'm sure he will. Well, come on then. Let's see you fly. Take a run at it. That's the way. He was different from the rest. Of course he can't walk. I know I should have guessed. He was mine to mother. He was mine to rear. Another mother's dream gets washed away. Another mother's tear. 1, 2, 3. Honk! Oh, but you must. You must think of yourself now. But why? I'm yours, I can come out of. You're my mother, and that's what counts. Well,
So I'm coming back to the backyard.
we're both coming back.
To be the first swans on the lake. I've been different all my life. I was different as a duckling, now I'll be different as a swan. I like my honk. I like being me. I like being different.
Well, you are certainly that. I'm so proud of you. Well, come on then. What are we waiting for? I can't wait to see your father's reaction. You might lay an egg, and the thought of that alone is enough to make me cringe.
Swanee, how I love you. I quit. I give up. I surrender. I've been working too hard. Take me to the Betty Fur Clinic.
Look at him. Did you ever see a rider? That's something is the best we've heard. We are feeling rather small in the social game. Maybe you'll forgive us all and we hope with the dust of soul we are game.
Of course I forgive you. I'm just happy to see you all again and to introduce you to someone. This is Penny. Hello.
Hello, Penny.
Where was Pride, my dear? For you are indeed the finest bird on the lake, as I know I was in my day. And let it be known that from this day forth, the red band shall be known as the Signet Race.